It's your girl, Lou Pac, baby. From the boot where the real ones talk slick and walk heavy. She don't do rumors, she do receipts. If you said it, she got it. If you did it, she show it. Truth teller, big stepper. That's Lou Pac, baby, no pressure. Yeah, truth teller, big stepper. That's Lou Pac, baby, no pressure. Yeah. Straight out of Louisiana, she don't duck, no smoke. Call her the queen of receipts, she keeping folks woke. From fake friends to baby daddies getting exposed. If it's messy, she gon' clean it up, real talk mode. Independent, raw and loud with it. She ain't scared of nothing, she proud with it. So if you coming fake, don't step in her lane. She call names and receipts, gon' explain. True black, baby. All truth, all gas, no brakes. Truth teller, big stepper. That's Lou Pac, baby, no pressure. Yeah, truth teller, big stepper. That's Lou Pac, baby, no pressure. Yeah, it's Lou Pac, baby. All truth, all gas, no brakes. Yeah, all truth, all gas, no brakes. No brakes.
Yeah, you tuned in to Lou Pac, baby. She don't follow trends, she follow facts. Receipts ready, energy heavy. Let's go.
L-U-P-A-C, baby don't play, she speak facts, you see. Truth talk, clap back, all receipts on deck. She stand tall in the booth, got respect on her neck. I-N-D-E, yeah, she grinding with ease. P-E-N-E-N-T, bring in truth to the streets. Go.
She don't do drama, she drop data. Scroll the page, now or later. You'll see lies get exposed and the fake get froze like refrigerators. Name ring bells like second line. Speak real, no need to lie. She from the south with a strong survive, and snakes don't make it out alive.
L-U-P-A-C, ain't no faking on the screen. Call a judge, call a jury, she deliver with that heat. You won't clap, but she got truth, no sugar in her speech. Independent, bold and real, this Lou Pac, baby, capiche.
They scrolling, she exposing. They trolling, she compose. See, Lou Pac don't just react, she decode what's not disclosed. From screenshots to timelines, receipts in real time. You playing checkers, she playing chess. Every move defined, got that hustle in her bones. No cosign built to own. Views go up when she speak up. This platform here a throne.
L-U-P-A-C, baby don't bend, she speak facts, you see. Truth talk, clap back, all receipts on deck. She stand tall in the booth, got respect on her neck. I-N-D-E, yeah, she grinding with ease. P-E-N-D-E-N-T, bring in truth to the streets. L-U-A-C, baby don't bend. She that truth in your feed when the lies get blown. Y'all watching, y'all lurking, but she grown. L-U-A-C, baby don't be. She that truth in your feed when the lies get blown. Y'all watching, y'all lurking, but she grown.
This ain't gossip, this ain't rumors. This is real talk, backed by real proof. Welcome to Lou Pac, baby, where every video got purpose.
Hey y'all, happy Saturday. What is up, everybody? Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for being tuned in on this good old Saturday, baby. Ooh, y'all, we gotta talk. It behooves me that a lot of y'all was actually right. Okay, listen, we're gonna talk about it though. We're gonna talk about it. Me and Ham going to eat some Mexican food later, but I got a little time, baby. I got a little time. So we're gonna chat it up a little bit on this good old Saturday before me and Ham go, be greedy. Because we some food child. We be eating. Me and my baby be eating. All right, let me go up. Let me see who in here. Then we're gonna get into it. Shout out to everybody that was in here before me. I try not to be too late, y'all. So kudos to me for that. Y'all know I'm normally almost an hour late, child. But it still give y'all, I feel like it give y'all time to get in the chat, get comfortable, get what y'all gotta get, whether it be drinks, snacks, whatever. Let me take the earphones off. I feel like I be suffocating. All right, let me see. Hey, sweet queen. Thank you for forever holding down the chat per usual. Let me put myself in full go mode for now. Wait, I just trying to disappear. Why I can't put it full? Hold on, y'all. Let me see. I guess that's the best I could do for now. Who else in here? Hey, Miss Shalene. Shout out to my bro Terry coming through with the copyright and fair use. You are appreciated as well. We got Miss Brenda, Sunflower for Life. We got Rolling with BB, Miss Lisa. We got Zaisha in this thing. Who else? Who else? Let me see. Snooki. Shout out to you. Thank you, sweet queen, for my very first super sticker. I appreciate you, girl. Who else in here? Hey, Miss Robin Buttercup. You say, y'all, I'm so sick of the sister. She literally copies everything I only say and do. Who sister? Hey, Christina. Well, maybe I shouldn't have asked that question. Because I really don't know who you're talking about, though. I really don't know who you're talking about. Listen, hey, Miss E. Hey, Miss Cynthia. Hey, Brown. We got, hold on, let me see. Miss Ruby. We got Miss Christina. Shout out to Jaisha for the super chat. You said for bringing us all the good content. Thank you, my love. Hold on, y'all. You about to leave? Okay. Hey, Miss Kathy. Hey, Latae. Who else? Let me see. Let me see. Let's go down. Shout out to Miss Kathy for that super chat. I appreciate you. Super sticker. I get them confused, y'all. Hey, Miss Linda. Doug, come on, hell. Listen, I wasn't too late. I feel like I was about 20 minutes late today. But that ain't bad for me. I'm gonna try to get better, y'all. Try my hardest. Try my hardest. Thank you, Miss Kathy. I appreciate that love. Hey, Black Knight. Who else? Hey, Miss Janice, Miss Darlene. We got, hold on, let me go down, y'all. Let's see. Art Chapman in the building. Shout out to you. Thank you again, Jaisha, for that super chat. Lord, I be in here waiting on Pac like an addict as soon as it comes across the street. Y'all so crazy, bro. But I feel like it's like our pattern now. We a family. Like we used to, doing the live stream. The same way y'all feel is how I feel. Like I feel lost when I ain't talk to y'all in a good day or so. Okay, so just know it's mutual. Baby. Hey KD, hey Miss Geraldine, thank you for that super stick. I appreciate you. Who else? Miss Darlene. We got two Darlene's in the building. Tahira, shout out to you, my love. Like you key. We got Miss Duncan, Miss Jackie Moore, Miss Jackie Rogers, Kimberly W, Scorpio Sting, Miss Rebecca Fry, Miss Cheryl Lynn, Ranita. Y'all deep. Shout out to my personal green team. Miss Marlena. We got Miss Vonda, Miss Toya Wicks in the building, Simone Whitaker, Miss Jackie Collinson, Miss Denise. Who else? Y'all coming through. Christina Hardy, Mellish. Is it Mellish or Malish? Because y'all know how I am with names. I don't be wanting to mess nobody's name up. Let me know in the chat if it's Mellish or Malish. Okay? Or I'm going to start calling you Marie. Because that's easy. Hey, Miss Lenora. Hey, Miss Stephanie. Hey, Nene girl. Hey, Miss Cantina. Who else? Who else? Let me go down. You see me? I told y'all I wasn't too late today. I did pretty good. I tried, y'all. I tried. Hey, Miss Janice Rainey. Who else? VS Island in the building. You said I don't know about you ladies. Tupac music be stuck in my head. You wake up with it playing in my head. That's probably because we used to being in the lives together too, and it's repetitious. So it's starting to become a part of our daily, everyday thing we be having going on, y'all. Cause it's like that with me too. I be thinking about the intro music also. I'm gonna start playing it in my car, hyping myself up. Hey, Miss Lisa. Hey, Miss Brenda. Michelle Bell, my other beautiful mod. We got Miss Valencia. We got Miss B in the building already, girl. Already. But you know what, y'all? It's something with that. It's something I don't know about this time. We're gonna talk about it though. It's something not right. Something is not sitting well, and I'm gonna tell y'all why I feel like that. Hey, Tokyo. I don't ever get tired of these intros. You can't, like, they so lit. Pratt really did his big one. Hey, Miss Melody. Thank you, Ranita. You say no breaks, no breaks, no pressure off facts. That's loose pop, baby. Thank you for that super chat, my love. Who else in here? Miss Lavada. We got Lakeisha. Who else? Let me see. Let me go down. Y'all coming in fast. Simply Royalty. Shout out to Miss Toya for that super sticker. I appreciate you. You say that's exactly why he treats her and do what he want to do because he knows she is weak and desperate for him. Child, listen. I personally think it has something to do with the validation, with the public aspect, but whew, y'all, I try not to be so judgmental, okay? Hey, child of God. Hey, Virgo Goddess. Thanks, Pac, for coming. I was lonely. I know it is dry, y'all. I ain't see nobody else live, so I say, let me get in where I fit in. Because nobody was live. Well, at least not from our sector. Hey, Mila. Hey, Tiara. Hey, Kimberly. Let me see. Who else? Who else? I figured that's who you was talking about, Taisha. I didn't know for sure, but I had a feeling. Hey Alexis. Hey Kim. Hey Martha Blanca. Who else? Queen Lily in this thing. Thank you, Snooki, for the super stick. I appreciate you. We got Miss Vanessa. We got Miss Maddie. Sunflower for life. Who else? Wait, I think I just said yours. Hey Miss Annette. Hey Miss Valerie. Hey Miss Lucinda. Miss Bernadette. Gemini Rising. Brittany Davis. Baby, y'all coming in. Beyond Compare Creation. Well, what do you know? I ain't seen you in a little hot minute. You say, whoop, cleaning my house, trying to find a live and start it. Okay. Thank you, Miss Lisa, for the super chat. I appreciate you. All right, y'all. We didn't got to the bottom. I'll be trying to go through, the formalities quick. I try to get through it fast and try to, shout out as many people as I can. That's just me, y'all. Some people don't like it, but for the majority, they do. So I have to go with majority rules, child. But that's just me anyways. I'm a people person. Okay. Thank you, child of God. You say, look how my dog hears a song, she wags her tail real fast. Listen, the animals loving it too. So, I cannot remember who sent me a picture of the cat on the bed. If you in the chat, it's stuck in my head, y'all. I was going through my messenger the other day and I seen somebody sent me a cat on the bed. I just can't remember because there was so many people messaging me at one time. And they was like, Pop, my cat be ready to hear you too. And it was a screenshot of the TV with the YouTube with my channel on it, and the cat was like literally laying on the bed watching the TV, y'all. That was so cute. I just can't remember who it was. So if you was the one that sent me that, say something in the chat so I can remember. Say something. I told y'all they were laid up together. He went live to get her attention and it worked. That's true. Now that is true. Okay, let me before I start, y'all know I gotta do my disclaimer. If you would like to donate to me monetarily, you can cash at me at $Lupac2. You can also buy me a coffee. Shout out to all my coffee people. You can also support the channel by getting a super chat or a super sticker. Shout out to y'all because y'all been doing y'all big one for these last few lives. Before I even come in, baby, y'all be pushing them colors out there. And the love is there. I feel it. I feel so appreciated. I just love y'all. Like, even if y'all ain't giving, the fact that y'all in here with me every time I go live is a blessing in itself because it's growing my channel. Okay, we doing our big one. Look like every day we go live, we getting some new people in here. So that's plus. That's a plus because you want to get in that algorithm. That's how you grow, baby. But you can also support me by getting a membership. Shout out to my members, days 1, 2s, and 3s. Y'all know who y'all are. Most of y'all been rocking with the girl since the beginning of time. And I love it. But definitely watch them ads, y'all. Hit that like button. That's what counts the most. That's how we keep growing. That's how we stay in the algorithm. The likes. The likes gotta like and not lack, child. Because if it's lacking, they ain't gonna push us up there. They're gonna figure it's some trash and they're gonna leave us at the bottom. So we need that like button to do its one too. Okay. But anyways, let's get into it, y'all. So lo and behold, now I gotta pull Janasha's video back up. Do I have an ink pen? Let me see if this works. Oh, hold on. This for him. I need paper. I'm gonna have to find a piece of paper. But I gotta pull his video back up, y'all, because Harmony she put out a video last night, and the video was basically saying that something is not sitting right with his live stream. And I agree, and y'all know, because when we was on live yesterday, we replayed his video where he was on the curb or whatever, trying to pretty much break down what happened and how we felt about the video. So we're gonna run it back today, because after I watched Harmony video, I was like, bruh, something is definitely not right with this. And y'all know yesterday I told y'all, I said what was the first red flag of his video was the fact that he never posts like that. Especially if it's something that personal. Like, he don't be putting nothing out there. If anything, he gets on her about going back and forth on the internet. He tell her to ignore people and da 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 da, right? So he'll post, the little AI pictures every blue moon, or if he do a photo shoot, or if it's something work related. But other than that, his personal life, he don't be posting like that. She do, he don't. So it was real intriguing for him to post that video, and then posting it like right when it happened. No cops, no ambulance, no none of that. So that was interesting. But I do feel like whoever just said that in the comments, that he did that as a cry out for her, I definitely agree. But my thing, okay, let me pull this up. Let me show y'all stuff. Hold up. Hold up. Let me go to my email. I'm gonna show y'all stuff. Shout out to Pratt, because Pratt posted this earlier, and Pratt be on the money, baby. Pratt got it. When it comes to this content creating, blogging ish, he got it. Okay? And y'all gonna know what I mean when I say he got it, when I read y'all what he posted. Like, he got it. He really caught on. Okay? He took the words right out my mouth. So let me pull this up. All right. So Pratt posted this morning, y'all. Let me put it on my other screen so it can be bigger. Come on, Mom. All right. Can y'all see that good? Let me know. It's big enough. It looks like it's big enough. Okay. You say Luke, like, when you be watching Luke Talk, I know, because she's trying speaking like talk, haha. Child, people been saying that for since early in the saga. She don't have no identity of her own. Like, she do that with a lot of people, even with Janastros. Like, when she first got with him, it was everything New York, child. Everything how the New Yorkers talk, she was doing it. You heard and all that, child. That's her. All right, so like I said, Pratt posted this morning, y'all, and it says, so now she speaks after hours of silence, after the car's total, after the live, after the prayers. Now it's thank you, Jesus, my baby, okay. But no tag, no repost, no real emotion. Sounds like damage control, not concern. Because when a woman's heart is in it, you feel it. But when she's checked out, even her praise posts feel cold. It's given, I'm supposed to say something, so here's something. Not I'm shook. I almost lost the man I love. Let's not forget, real ones move different when life is on the line. If karma really spun the block, that silence before she posted in her story said it all. When I tell you, took the words out of my mouth, like this is it, y'all. And this is why I say it's not given. It, it's all about validation, basically. I still feel like they not together. You know, even though I agree when some people say, oh, they probably laid up, I still feel like she did that because of the internet. She did that because of all of the controversy, all of the chatter that's going on. So many people were saying, well, why she ain't saying nothing? Y'all know I was on my live yesterday saying, she said get somebody else to do it and all of that. So I personally feel like so it's something is going on. Like, and he really, really screwed up this time because not okay. Granted, um, she did post a post last night that says, I'm gonna pull it up after this. She did post a post last night, and it says, hold on, y'all, let me find it. She posted in her story late last night and said, "Life is so short and not promised. Glad my baby is okay. Thank you, Jesus, for grace and mercy." Granted, she posted in her story on her page that doesn't get too much engagement. She didn't even post it on her actual wall. She posted in her story, y'all. So that told me that she posted just for the internet, not for him. She posted just for the internet. Because if we look at the pattern, right? Let me take this down. Before I take this down, let me read it one more time because I really want y'all to feel this. Thank you, I'm chosen. You say we need 100 more likes. Yes, y'all running likes up. We got 303 in here so far. It's gonna get even more crazy. So y'all hit that like button for your girl. Thank you, Terry, bro. 11 super chats to go. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I gotta give you something also. I got you. I got you. I promise I got you. I got you with a blessing, baby. Okay? All right, hold on. So he posts, so now she speaks. After hours of silence, after the cars totaled, after the live, after the prayers. Now it's thank you, Jesus, my baby, okay. But no tag, y'all. No repost, no real emotion. She posted that in her story on one of her pages that is not very active, not on her wall, but in her story because she wanted to. First of all, when people post stuff in a story, it's because they want to see who's looking at what they post, right? It's like they have control over that. So, but it's just real interesting how she never commented on his page. She never shared it. None of that. And we already know her pattern. We know how she give it up. So she just did that for the internet because so many people were saying what they felt like it was. We've been watching the subliminals, the back and forth. I'm gonna say this once I get to his video again, but it's something he said in his video, and y'all already know that really, really stood out. That pretty much told us everything we needed to know. So he said, sounds like damage control, not concern. Facts. Because when a woman's heart is in it, you feel it. But when she's checked out, even her praise posts feel cold. And as women, we know when we check out, we check all the way out. Ain't no ifs and buts about it. I'm shocked she gave him that much, y'all. Because, okay, I know if I was in that position and this is my man, right? She said her baby. I'm sharing his post. I'm adding a caption to it. All of that. I'm commenting under the post. All of that. I'm not going to post, I'm glad he okay in my story where hardly anybody will see it. Not on her big page either. Okay? She wanted as little amount of people to see it as possible. That's what that told me. So he said it's given wait, did I read this part yet? It's given I'm supposed to say something, so here's something. Not I'm shook. I almost lost the man I love. Let's not forget real ones move different when life is on the line. And if karma really spun the block, that silence before she posted in her story said it all. That last line clocked that whole T right at. That last line. That silence before she posted in her story said it all, y'all. because not only did she post it on her smaller channel, but she also waited hours before she even said so. And this is somebody who's on social media all day long. The last thing she posts, if y'all remember, hold up, let's take that down. Before all of this was going on, she posted this. She posted this hours before his accident. Wait, let me share it. She posted this hours before his accident, y'all. Put it on the big screen. Y'all can see it. Okay, yeah. She said, and this is on both of her big pages. Mind you, she got 3, but she got 2 that's larger in size. Let's say that. She posted, "Stop overplaying your role in people's lives, babe. Deal with people how they deal with you. Hardly, barely, and accordingly." This ain't no share, boo. This is her words. Even though I seen this posted before, she definitely stole it. But she retyped it, basically saying, "This is how I feel." And she posted this on both of her big pages. So this was the last thing she posted. Now, mind you, let's say this, and this is another way you know something was going on, because okay, he posted his accident that night, right? He posted it that night. It was late at night. He posted it. The next day, everybody was going live, blase, blase. Everybody was saying how they felt, all of that. Everybody was saying, "Oh, she must be really fed up this time." Da 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 da. So, you know what she posted on her page? A promo video of her in some jogger pants. That's what she posted. She waited till later that evening sometime to post that, "Oh, I'm so glad, don't he's my baby's okay." Da, 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 da. She waited till later that evening to post that, which shows it wasn't priority to her. And like Pratt said, it was out of damage control, not concern. She just wanted to try to get a one up on the bloggers and people on the internet. That's what that gave to me. Like, let me act like everything is still good to kind of keep the chatter down. That's what that gave to me. And because not just that, but if you notice, thank you, Cancer 66. I appreciate you. If y'all notice, she posted that it's I don't know if it's Momo birthday today or her birthday is this month in July, definitely, because she got her a bouncy house, right? And they was installing it late at night because somebody sent me a video of uh a video that Laonia posted in her story last night where it was late at night and the bouncy house people was installing the bouncy house after dark in her backyard at her condo. Mind you, just what, not this week, but just last week and the week before, she was at Janaka's house every single day. Every time she posts content, she was in his bathroom. And then boom, that stopped. Next thing you know, it was all of a sudden she started posting videos back to her bathroom. And if y'all remember, when they were still good, she had got a swimming pool for Momo. Because remember she did a video saying that she brought Momo to the store and told Momo you could pick out a toy, whatever toy you want, and Momo pick out a pool. And she was installing it in the backyard. It was her, Momo, and Lala at Janashto's house, right? So my thing is, if y'all good, if you glad your baby is okay, why you didn't put that bouncy house in his backyard where y'all have more space? Clock that. Why did she put it at her house? If y'all, if you so glad, because I know if somebody close to me, especially my man, gets into that type of accident, I'm gonna want him around me out of concern, out of reflex. Like, no, I need you near because you just had a near life or DEATH situation, baby. I need you by me, at least for the next few days. Because like I'm just overwhelmed. Like I'm still in shock, so I need you around. Why is you still at your house, baby? If you so concerned, you so glad your baby, quote unquote, is okay, why y'all still separate now? Make that make sense. But and I do want to say this, y'all, because I'm not a hater. And um what was I gonna say? Hold on, y'all. I just put some eye drops in. I do want to say this because people be like, "Oh, Pac, you're so biased," and I am. Most of us are biased because of how we came into this story, right? But I do want to say this. I do want to give her kudos for getting Momo that bouncy house because it's time that you start celebrating your baby. That was a big one for me. Like that was a big one. And if y'all see the video, y'all gonna know why. Momo was so excited. Lala was so happy. I love to see that. I love to see mothers celebrate their kids. Because that's how I move. Matter of fact, I gotta post a video for y'all. I kind of recorded a little bit, but I need to do a voiceover. Because I had got a Cam was like, Mama, I'm a big girl now. I want some jewelry. Now, mind you, my child don't take care of nothing. Y'all know when they at that age where you could buy him jewelry. Like I've been buying him real jewelry since she was a baby. Because that's my only girl. And I love jewelry. I got a lot of jewelry. But she don't take care of it. She leave it to her grandma and it just stay over there or she lose it. So now you ain't getting no more real jewelry until you get to an age where you take care of it. So, but she did tell me, she was like, Mama, I'm a big girl. She's 7, y'all. She'll be 8 in October. So she said, I want some jewelry. I want some rings like you and all of that. So I went on Amazon, y'all, and I found the cutest jewelry box. It was like 30 some dollars. So cute. So many different compartments. I bought the jewelry box. I bought her a bunch of those little stack rings, bought her necklace, earrings, bracelet, and I put it in the jewelry box. And when she came home, she was so excited. I say, now you gotta clean your room, and I'm gonna put it in your room because it ain't going. It's all white too. But she was so excited, y'all. Ham was in that room trying to clean that room at 10 o'clock at night. My little baby, I love my baby. I always do stuff to surprise my kids because it's about, to me, it's their reaction. Like I love their reaction to getting gifts, and when you got good kids too, that's a plus. But long story short, basically what I'm saying is kudos to her for that. Even though I feel like she do certain things for the internet, but still in all, she still did it. We can't say, oh, because they try to say that about our age, right? So if they say that about him, it gotta apply to both. Got to apply to both. Okay? They quick to say when our age do stuff, he only doing it because he's the internet dad. Well, the same could be said for her if we're gonna keep it above. But I still, me personally, I still give kudos because I look at the kids. I look at the excitement of the cheering. Like when I tell y'all, Momo was so excited for that. That was a big moment for her. And I hope when Lala birthday come around, she go all out for Lala too. Because Lala is her helper. Lala is the one that's always home when the other ones go away because she be helping her with them twins, helping her with whatever. So when Lala birthday come around, I'm pretty sure she's about to be 13, y'all. She preteen. So whether she gonna be 12 or 13, her mama need to go all out for her. Show her she's important. Show her she's special and she's deserving. Because based on what they're around right now, all that toxicity, all that back and forth, all that fussing and child, she need to start showering her babies. It's time to start showing your daughters how they supposed to be treated. And for the ones in the back that like to say, oh, well, how you know she ain't doing it? Because she's still with Janelle. How can she show her daughters how they supposed to be treated if she's still with the man that's mistreating her in front of her daughters? We got to make it make sense, right? She's still in a relationship that she came to the internet herself and said it was complete hell. The relationship was complete hell. Her entire pregnancy was complete hell. He was her biggest stressor. She said he was disrespectful, calls out her name, spit on her, choke her, all of those different things. So where y'all think the cheering at when all this is going on? Like, we got to make it make sense. But that's why I say I love that for Momo. I know when she go meet her daddy, RH gonna do his big one too, because he do it on a regular. He celebrates his child every time she with him. That's the difference. and we can see it because he posted. But I love that for Momo. And like I said, I hope Lala get the same treatment, if not better, because she deserves it. She deserves it. Thank you, Miss Valerie. You say that definitely wasn't a heartfelt post. She very stubborn. If they really beefing, he got some begging to do. Yep. It wasn't heartfelt. But like I said, she posted this, y'all, 2 days ago. The day before the accident. No, was it the day before or the same day? She either posted this the day before his accident or the same day, like early that day. And then he got into the accident that nighttime, one of the two. But she still posted it. And she posted it on both of her channels because she wanted her message to be heard. And you could tell by everything that was going on, like her going back to her house and all of that, that something was definitely going on. And my thing is, stop doing things for validation. This is where real transparency comes in it. If you know you ain't with this man, if you know you tired of his BS, then let it go. Let it make it known. If he just won't stop doing the foolishness, cheating, whatever, then let it go. There's nothing wrong with letting it go. There's nothing wrong with being single. There's nothing wrong with focusing on yourself and your children. And that's to any woman. Stop allowing society to make you feel like you are on a pedestal if you're in a marriage or a relationship. Nobody is better than the next, period. If you feel like you need to focus on yourself, then that's your God given right. It ain't no sin to be single, baby. Okay? I would much rather be single than in a shitty relationship that's not benefiting me mentally, physically, or emotionally, or financially. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with getting you together. Ain't nothing wrong with people saying, oh, you a single mother of six. Because at the end of the day, it is what it is. Because you could be a single mother of six and be on your ish. It's a lot of women out here that are single mothers, but they make it look better than some of these women that got a man in the home that ain't doing jack ish. Not nothing. Not Nathaniel. Okay? Some of these men is like dependents. We didn't shut up. Shut up. Ham. Hold on, y'all. I need Ham to warm my coffee. Come see Tootie. All right, let me go up. I'm about to say stuff. I got to catch myself down. But yeah, y'all, like I just don't understand it. She's not overjoyed. Maybe he feels she's lazy and not cleaning. He posted he having his carpet clean. Yep, because she basically made him her brand. Exactly. And those type of relationships are hard to exit. But you gotta build up that strength. If it's not benefiting you, relationships are supposed to be 50-50. And I'm not talking about financially. I'm talking about what you pouring in, he's supposed to be pouring in just as much. Not just you pouring everything. And when I speak on this stuff, y'all, I'm not speaking to that situation. I'm speaking period in general. Because I know it's other women out here that's dealing with something similar. So, it just has to be beneficial all across the board. It not one relationship. I don't want to see. Let me go down. Let me just go down. It just need to be beneficial, y'all, to everybody, to all parties involved, not just him or not just her. I got my baby so pretty. Her dad told me to let her be. Girl, she doesn't have to be pretty every day. Yes, she do. Look, tell my mama that. My mama don't play that. Like, you need to comb her hair every day. She need to be dressed. But it's like, when you get a girl, you be wanting to play dress up like they're a little baby doll child. It's a good feeling. Don't she have court soon? Yep, August 12th. August 12th is the big one. It's the big one, y'all. You say Ham is such a ham. She really is. She a little diva too. Ham gets her way with everybody. Like everybody got her spoiled. I really do hope she realizes it's okay for it to be just her and her kids. Even though she did or ate the way she did, I hate that she is being mistreated. She just wants to be loved. And that's the thing, y'all. At the end, I look at it like this, right? Because everybody moves differently when it comes to, like, their content and how they view things, how they dialogue on it or whatever. I'm still like, I feel like karma gonna come to whoever karma needs to come to. It's gonna come regardless. She Matter of fact, she's going through it. He is a part of it. He is a part of it. So how that look if it's outsiders trying to inflict karma when RH ain't even doing it? RH can move on with his life. He living his best life, even though he's still somewhat affected because his livelihood is not how it was. He still got some people that's talking about him, calling him an bruiser, even though all of that has been debunked and all of that. So that's unfortunate. But God gonna get him back to where he needs to be. But when it comes to her, at the end of the day, I look at it like this. I always want the best for the kids in these type of situations, especially when the adults can't get it together. I want what's best for them children because, like I say all the time, kids don't get to pick their parents. They don't ask to be here. Somebody got to stand up, speak up for the kids. They didn't ask for none of this. That's why I don't like when people drag kids. Like, what are we doing? Them babies is innocent for real. Not just on the internet, in real life, they're innocent. They didn't ask for none of this. They didn't pick their parents. They didn't ask for their parent drama. None of that. But I do hope she get herself together because at the end of the day, her kids need a strong mom. They need her strong mentally, physically, all of that, emotionally. And she really do need some help as far as a therapist is concerned. And if I was her, I would do individual therapy and I would do family therapy. And it's nothing wrong with it. We all done been through some type of therapy, baby. Don't get it twisted. That's why I say when I speak on experience. I don't try to speak like I'm perfect or I ain't never been through nothing. I tell y'all all the time when I'm speaking on certain things, like I've been there. I've been there. But you're supposed to learn from your experiences and not keep making the same mistakes based on your experiences. You gotta want better for your kids. You got to. Or you gonna see how they're affected by your BS. Like our kids really be watching us, y'all. Like they watch everything we do. You might not think it, but they will, and 9 times out of 10, they'll be a product of their environment. And I really want her to get herself better because at the end of the day, if she don't get herself together, she can't be a good co-parent with RH. And Momo needs that. Momo loves both of her parents. She don't just love her daddy; she love her mama too. And you could tell, like I said, when she posted that little bouncy house video, Momo was so excited, y'all. Like I love to see kids in excitement like that, being celebrated. She was so excited. Y'all gonna see it. Like I said, she posted it on her one of her stories. But that was a good move. That as a parent, that was a good move. And I pray Lala gets to be celebrated like that for her birthday. Because I remember certain text messages where, and this is what really pissed me off in the saga, because it was messages where she would be discussing her cheering birthday with Dawn, and basically saying how she don't want to spend this amount of money. I could see if you don't have it to spend it, that's different. But you flaunting and flexing all these things you didn't bought for this man on the internet. But you trying to be cheap with your kids. I can never respect that from anyone. Now, if you ain't got it, then that's different. If you ain't got it, that's different. But if you got it and you spending it on a man, that's crazy to me. Like ooh, child. That want to get under my skin, that's what do it. That's what will do it. I make sure my kids good before I'm good. Before I'm good. Like no. My kid's grandma called me earlier, y'all. And she was like, I ain't gonna tell y'all what she called me. She got a nickname for me, but she called me, she's like, "Duh." She said they giving away free stuff to the kids at such and such in town, like laptops, computers, right? I was like, oh, okay. Mind you, I don't like going to stuff like that because my kids have everything. Like they don't need, and I feel like you taking away from the kids that's less fortunate when you do stuff like that. But I was like, hey, your grandma said da da da, right? They giving away. He was like, what? I'm going somewhere. My oldest son. He's like, I'm about to go somewhere. I'm going to eat out. He said, I don't need none of that. I was like, I'll be trying to tell you, girl, but y'all know them old school women, like baby, they going to everything. If it's free, they going. Me, I'm a little different. I feel like if they don't need it, don't be greedy. If your kids, if you know you not rich, but you know you're not struggling, and your kids have everything they need, don't be greedy. I can't stand to see stuff like that. But some people like that stuff. Some people like that, especially them old schools. They want everything free. If they give us some food, baby, they want it. They want it. We got 395 in the building. Make sure y'all hitting that like button for your girl. Run me up, y'all. Turn me up. I don't know where we at with the goal, but I see y'all did y'all thing with that. I am grateful. Ham, close my door. Okay. Close my door when you finish shooting. Oh, wait, hold on, y'all. Let me check something real quick. Hold up. Hold up. Thank you. All right. Let me let me go down in these comments, catch up with y'all. I don't like to fall behind. Y'all know this Pac been doing real good with them comments. I agree with you on that, Pac. I wish she would allow you to be her mentor, just saying knowledge and wisdom is power. And you know what? It's not even about mentoring. It's just about you. I feel like you have to have that mindset. It ain't in everybody, but you can develop it. I feel like maternal instincts is a real thing. Y'all know when we start having kids, well, some, some make the decision, some choose to have kids, and some don't. All my kids was playing. It wasn't no surprise. I knew what I could afford because I have the mindset like this: if you're not married, then you're a single mother. So you need to be prepared. You need to make sure you can handle it financially, physically, mentally, all of it, because it's a lot goes into parenting. My kids 5 years apart. My oldest, Ham, and my oldest son is 10 years apart. I did it like that intentionally. That way I can get my oldest son, he gonna be graduating this year coming. I can get him out the way, and then my other two, I won't have to wait till another, 5 years and then another 5 years. I did it like that for a reason. But everybody don't move the same. And my thing is, even if you don't, but I just feel like, bro, put your babies first. I can't stand to see no woman putting a man before her kids. That really gets under my skin, y'all. And ooh, that get under my skin. Did you pour my coffee? Damn. Nope. She came up here and got her snack and all that. Yeah, warm it for me. Thank you. Yeah, I'm getting on my nerves about, oh my God. Warm your coffee. She already know what time it is. One more one more birthday. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Oh shoot, y'all. Ah, wow. Hey, Miss Green Eyes. That's all I can see. Let me take this off. Let me take it. Ooh, it's about to rain again. Baby, we've been getting a lot of rain, y'all. Remember when I was on live, not I think it was day before yesterday. And I had to hurry and get off. I had to go get my son from his internship. And when I tell y'all it was storming, I'm gonna post a picture. I forgot to post it. A picture on my community wall. When I tell y'all that rain was so high, like it was crazy. It was so like it hadn't started flooding. That's what I mean. Okay, let's pull this up. It's her getting her hair done and not her daughter for me. Yeah, I don't like stuff like that. I don't really speak on stuff like that because I feel like it be, it just be too much. I don't be wanting to speak on everything, y'all, because I don't like when they nitpick RH. So I don't do it. I speak on stuff that I feel like can bring value to my channel as far as, information in general. Like I take from this situation and try to educate, try to that way we speaking from experience and we can learn from it. Thank you too. Close the door. That's why I don't speak on every single thing, but of course, who agrees with that? Like, like I just feel like that's not cool. And as a woman, she know what she doing. She know what she doing. And apparently she don't care that people judging her about it, because she's still doing it. It's unfortunate. But she's gonna learn the hard way later on because her baby's they gonna tell her about it when they get older. Trust the plus. They're going to tell her how they felt about their childhood when they get older. When she no longer has control over them, they gonna tell her. They gonna tell her. Hold on. Ooh, child. I don't know, y'all. Okay, let me see. Let me pull this up. I want to pull his video back up so we can go over it. Pause it because, like I told y'all, it was some points in that video that I feel like it's something not right with that situation. Something ain't right, y'all. But I gotta say this because a little birdie said that um he left her this time and not the other way. Now I don't know how true that is, right? I don't know how true that is, but yeah, I just got a message. And a little birdie say that it was the other way around this time. So I don't know. I don't know, y'all. And it could be possible because she was staying at his house. And then, ended up going back to her place. So I don't know. It's weird because of the dynamic of the situation. And, but when you think about it, she's not the same financially like she was in the beginning where she had, that type of power over the situation. Like I can control it financially because I know you need me financially. Now it's a situation where she don't have it like that. That's why I said when people were saying, "Oh, she gonna buy him a car," with what? What she gonna buy it with, y'all? Y'all forgot hers got repossessed. Like she had to downsize. She started living with him, even though she still has her place, right? But she's not equipped financially like she was before to just, especially not to just buy him a car. Okay, I, I don't see that. He gonna have to get it on his own this time. He gonna have to get his own vehicle this time. And I think that's why he probably was so well. One of the reasons why he was so distraught in that live because he know he really effed up in that moment. And that y'all know what? This is what I wanted to say, y'all. I put this in my notes because I seen this on a meme years ago, right? And it made me think about this situation. So the meme, it was something I seen years ago on Facebook. And it was a meme where, like a girl was kind of telling what happened, right? And she said the guy, which is her boyfriend, called her at night and said, "Babe, you won't believe what just happened to me. I was driving and somebody ran me off the road." Mind you, it was late at night. It was like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning type thing. Whole time she was smiling behind the phone because she had just caught him cheating, and she was the one who ran him off the road. So when I thought about that meme, y'all, this situation came up in my head. I'm like, bruh, because I seen people in the chat saying, "What if she was the one who hit him?" And I was, and it was funny because, mind you, she never said nothing the whole time he was on Facebook talking about his accident. So I'm like, bruh, what if she did do that? But I'm thinking about it like she's crazy, but I don't think she's crazy enough to mess up her only vehicle that she got left that she need to get around in with her kids. You know what I'm saying? Knowing she's in a tough spot financially. I thought about that too, but it was just funny when I seen people in the chat saying that. All right, let me pull this back up. Hold on, y'all, because we got to go over this again. Because this was major too when you think about it. When he said, um, "Can I put it? It's big enough. I don't need to put it on the other screen." When he said in this live, y'all, he said, "Thank God I can always count on my bro to come and get me." Okay, go ahead. We're gonna go eat when I finish my live. Okay, you never mind. Did Kenny leave or he not going? Ask him if he's still leaving or he come and eat with us. Okay. Just tell him that weather about to get bad. It's raining. It's about to start. I can hear it thundering. Um, in this live, he said, "Thank God I could always count on my bro to come and get me." He said that for a reason, y'all. And the reason why I said he posted this little live for a specific reason, it was to get her attention because, and that's why I kind of feel like maybe she might have left him, but that's still hard to believe because we've seen text messages where you know, um, he would just tell her he not dealing with her. Like, or she don't give him something he won't. She would tell Dawn how he would disappear for days and not say nothing. And so it gives that they both would leave each other in certain situations. Yeah, it gives that they both would leave each other in certain situations. So you never know. You never know. It could be a situation where he got caught cheating again, and she was like, "That's the last straw." Or it could be a situation where, um, she didn't give him something he want, and he caught attitude and dust off. So you never know with these two. They just have a very toxic relationship. I don't know, y'all. What y'all think? Put in the chat. Do y'all think he left her this time, or y'all think she left him? I'm kind of what and what with it because I don't know. I feel like now it's a little different because she was staying at his house, right? She was staying at his house, even though we know now that she still has her place. There was a lot of controversy surrounding whether she still had her condo. Now we know because she started going back live over there and she got that bouncy house for Momo over there. But the fact that she started staying at his place and just a lot of stuff that been happening lately with her car getting repossessed and then the Wells Fargo situation and her needing money for lawyers and all of that, right? So I don't know. This whole situation is crazy. But I could see her leaving because she starts staying with him and he's still moving the same way. Like he's still not hardly ever home, being sneaky, doing what he wants. Because, like I said, word on the street is when he go out of town, he be outside. He be outside. Like that been floating, you know. That's a situation that been floating, y'all. So I don't know. But let me know in the chat how y'all feel. Using pastor to make him mad. Wait, they will be back together in August before her payday. I don't know. Cause it ain't the same. It's not like how it was. What's up, Hot Tea with Ree? That's a new name. I ain't seen you before. He refused to pay his bills and he told her to go home. I think he told her to go home to get a break from her. Um, Micheline said they're still together. I don't care what he told. He left her, and that is the reason he was playing like he was sick. Tanya said, I think he left her this time. He thinks he's going to find one like she. I don't think so, because like I said on my live yesterday, I feel like you only get one time to cry wolf on the internet, and her victim role cannot be used again. So I don't think it's gonna go like that. Hold on, y'all. Let's put this on. Let me fast forward a little bit. I ain't even got the sound on.
Covered by the blood of Jesus. I'm good, man. I just want to see my kids go home. Get ready for my.
That's another very controversial thing that he said, y'all. And I spoke on this on a live yesterday where he said, I just want to see my kids and go home. Now, me and Harmony had a debate about this yesterday. I noticed she spoke on in her video she dropped last night. Shout out to my sis, right? Because she interpreted it different. Like she felt like um he possibly was coming from somewhere he ain't had no business, and he said that because he knew she would see the video, like he wanted to get ahead of it because of the accident, the car accident, right? So I kind of feel like that a little bit too, but a lot of people had it misconstrued also and was thinking that he said, I was going to see my kids and this happened, but that's not what he said. He said, I just want to see my kids and go home and get ready for my audition in the morning. That's what he said. So I feel like, because anytime you have a life or death situation, right? The first thing that comes to mind is the things that are the most valuable to you. Hold on, y'all. Let me cut my light off. Hold on. All right. Yeah. Like anytime you have a life or DATH type of situation, the first thing that comes to your mind is, what's the most valuable to you? Whether you got a kid, and mind you, the baby's barely 7 months old, right? So they fresh. It's still fresh, and he's still in that bliss at the fact that he's a father now. So that was my thought. That's why I said, because his life flashed before his eyes, he immediately wanted, thought of his kids. And that's why he said, I just want to see my kids as in now. Like I just want to see my kids and go home and get ready for my audition tomorrow. That's how I took it. And since Harmony said it that way, I also feel like that also. I feel like y'all know I said this in my live yesterday. I said where he was coming from at that time. He had to have been doing something he had no business. Mind you, he was also recording himself on the highway. That was the video clip right before him sitting on the curb in his story. So yeah, like where was you coming from at that time of the night, sir? That's a major question in this situation. But he really effed up this time, whether he was at fault or whoever hit him was at fault. But I don't feel like he had no assurance, okay? Because who goes on live before they even call a police officer or an ambulance? Police supposed to be the first thing you call, the first people you call, and then your family, of course. But that was weird. I still don't feel like police was involved. Okay.
Audition tomorrow. Nigga hit me in the back. Kept it pushing. Nigga hit me in the back and kept it pushing, man.
I heard what you said.
That's wild. That is wild.
Okay. So mind you, I'm writing down what he said because I want to compare it to what he says at the end. Because if y'all was in the live yesterday, then you know that he gave two different accounts of what he said the witness that pulled up told him. So I'm gonna write that part down when we get to it. But he said a witness pulled up and told him something. And then at the end of the live, he said that the witness said something completely different. So which is it? But mind you, he just said Ninja hit me in the back and kept it pushing. So when somebody hit you from the back and keep it pushing, that means they drove off, a hit and run, like his live is titled. But then he starts talking like the person who hit him is across the road. What? That don't even make sense. Did he get caught at some other man's house and say, I I don't know. I see people saying that too, but we don't have no proof for that, y'all. So we can't say that's true. We have absolutely no proof of he was at another woman's house, a man's house, and they chased him down. And how can we prove that? So stuff like that. Y'all know I'm real big on you know saying something that has absolutely no proof behind. We can speculate, but it's not a fact. It'll only be speculation because we don't know if we don't have the context surrounding that. We only know he was sitting on the curb and his car was total loss. That's it. And we could pretty much say he didn't call the police because he was on live. That they would have been out there with him. So I don't know, child. All right.
What? All things give thanks. I will still bless the Lord. I will still bless the Lord. I will still bless the Lord.
Back. What you like saying, y'all?
I will still bless the Lord. They be driving fast. I bet you driving fast for in a slow lane.
Now, another thing we spoke on yesterday was, well, if you was like I said, if you was in here, then I showed y'all clips, and I also have a video up. Make sure y'all go watch it if y'all ain't seen it, where multiple incidents, multiple different live streams he posted on Facebook where he was literally driving and on live. Even in some of those clips, he was driving while live, while playing with his second phone. So you had two phones rolling all while driving. Not to mention he ran a red light with the twins in the car. Laonia was on the passenger side vlogging. He was like, "Oh, I done ran a red light," like it was nothing. With his cheering in the car and Lala, just ran a red light. You didn't get no F's given, child. So it just shows a pattern that he has a pattern of reckless driving. Go watch that video, y'all. Y'all see, I posted that last night. But he has a pattern of reckless driving. So to say, oh, they driving fast, what y'all driving fast for when that's how you drive is crazy. It's crazy. And then they keep saying, oh, I'm so glad the twins wasn't there. But I also post a clip where somebody told him in the comments, stop driving like that with Bree in the car. And he said he didn't give a F. It's on my page. He said, I don't give a. He said, you should see how she drives. We've seen how she drives. She ain't driving how you drive. Okay? So, yeah. But this is, y'all, definitely giving inebriated. Definitely under the influence. You can see it. He has yellow eyes. If you zoom in, I can see it good on my end because it's really big. But if you actually go to his video, screenshot it, and zoom in, you can see his eyes are yellow. That's alcoholic eyes, child. Okay? Slurring. You could tell it gives to me that he was toe up from the flow up. Okay? And once he got in the accident, it kind of sobered him up a little bit. You know how that goes. That's what I feel like is going on here. Like when his life flashed before his eyes, it kind of sobered him up a little bit. You know how somebody posting cold water on you when you drunk? Yeah, that's what that's giving to me. And it could be something else too, because the word on the street is, now listen, word on the street. I ain't gonna say what the word on the street is. Y'all use your imagination.
And you ain't even stopped to see if I was okay or nothing. You just boom, kept it pushing. I think it's this car that's
Oh,
across the
that's
street.
another one. He said, and you not even stopped to see if I was okay. You just boom and kept it pushing.
But why would he go on the other side and go down there? I don't know if that's him. I hope my back is good. I hope my back is good, bro. My baby right here, man. Witness pulled up and was like, yo, you just rammed into your back and kept it going.
Okay, that's what I
said,
needed.
damn.
Hold on, y'all. Let me write that down. Witness pulled up and said, oh, damn. He just rammed into your back and kept it going. Hold up, y'all. Be patient. Rammed into your back and kept it going. Need that part. Because at the end, he going to say something totally different. All right.
Oh, my back is good in the morning, man. Damn, bro.
And if you heard what he just said, now mind you, that's the second time he complained of his back, right? But saying those words, like it's like he's praying that his back is okay. But in my opinion, the way he's speaking as if he have no intentions of going to get medical care. Like you would think he would say, so he's pretty much feeling that his back is starting to hurt, right? Not one time in this video did he say, okay, I'm gonna go to the hospital, I'm gonna call the ambulance, or he even mentioned his brother come and get him. He didn't say I'm gonna go straight to the hospital, none of that. I feel like he see what people were saying on social media, and that's why he made that post saying, I hate hospitals. That's still not saying you went though. You basically could be saying you hate hospitals, so that's why you didn't go. What y'all feel about that? I feel like he made that post because he seen people on the internet, bloggers, us, saying that he didn't go to the hospital. He was under the influence, blase, blase, right? And he said, I hate hospitals. I'm just glad the twins wasn't in the car. That's not saying you at the hospital or you went to the hospital. That's wordplay for me. I feel like he said that to make people think he went to the hospital, and that's it. Because he was talking like, I hope my back okay because I don't want to go to no hospital. That's how I took it.
I wasn't even able to get a license plate number or none.
So he said a witness pulled up and said, damn, he just rammed into your back and kept it going. That's how he said it, y'all. So from that, if they seen that much, well, they probably was going fast too. If they hit him, they probably it is possible for somebody to hit somebody and the person just drive off, really fast, and nobody's able to get the license plate. So I'ma assume because he said he wasn't able to get a license plate that the witness didn't see one either. That's all we can do is assume that much.
I don't even know. Always could call on my brother to come get me though.
Okay.
Man, yeah, I gotta get dash cams.
Let me pull that back just a little. Let me write that down. Well, I don't need to write that part down, but why would he say that, y'all? Why would he say that? Now, like I told y'all before, in the event that anyone gets, and I'm pretty sure anybody can relate to this, right? This is general, but you get into a car accident or any kind of accident, right? What's the first thing that comes to mind? Let me see what y'all put in the chat. Anytime you get into an accident, whether y'all been into an accident before, or if you speak from the what if you was to get in an accident, what would be the first thing that would come to your mind? Y'all let me know. What's the first thing that would come to your mind if you just got into an accident, right? What's the first thing that would come to your mind? Even if you never been in one, what do you think would be the first thing that comes to your mind if you had gotten into an accident? Y'all let me know in the chat. That's one. Miss Faye said notify police. That's one. But what else? Notice how I said notice how he kept saying he was glad the twins wasn't in the car with him, right? He thought about his family, right? I see Miss Green Eye say 911. He was cheating that night. I'm calling my husband. Thank you, down south. I would assume that, in the event that something like this happens, the first thing that comes to mind is your family. Like, let me try to hurry up and notify my family. Or, I would say family or police, either or. You're going to call one or the other first, right? You call the police first, then you'll call your family second, or you call your family first, and you call the police second, right? But he said, I could always count on my brother to come get me. So that right there told me that his brother was en route to come pick him up, one. And also, if he has a girlfriend, his baby mama, she would say fiance, she posted a ring or whatever. Why wouldn't she be the first person he called? I would say he called her, but because they're broken up, she didn't answer. I would say she didn't answer because why would he call a homeboy? He say his brother. So I would say a homeboy because he's the only child. Why would he call a homeboy to come get him right after his life just flashed before his eyes? Why would he call a homeboy, y'all? They were broken up and she didn't answer that phone. That's what it gives to me. Or if she did answer, she said probably said get somebody else to do it. And that's another reason why he posted the wreck on social media. He wanted her attention because they had just had that breakup. Think about it. Think about it. Like I know damn well if I just get in an accident, I'm not calling a friend. I'm calling my family first. And my family gonna find a way to come pull up. I don't care if we got little kids or anything. The kids can get packed up too and get in the car too. Okay? Or somebody gonna keep the kids, something, but a family member is going to come, whether it be a spouse, a sibling, something. It ain't gonna be no friend, no homeboy. So yeah, that was definitely a shot at her. Him saying that was definitely a shot at her. Basically saying, yeah, you won't come get me, but I could always count on my homeboy, my brother, to come get me in any situation. If that's her man, you would think he, but it, let me say this because even in the relationship when they was together, think about when they gave thanks for Thanksgiving. He gave thanks to everything but her, and they was together. So, child, but I still feel like he subbed her in that moment. He tried to call her, and they was beefed out. He probably was calling her back to back, and she probably wasn't answering. They was beefed out. But you're not thinking something like this just happened, right? And that's why he posted it on social media to get her attention because she wasn't answering that phone. She wasn't answering that phone. And he felt played. And that's why he said, I could always count on my brother to come get me. Nobody needed that information. Nobody in the chat asked him, are you waiting on a ride? Did somebody come and pick you up? I didn't even see nobody say Bree name in his chat. You could go back and look. They probably said it, after the fact, but at that point in time, people was just putting prayer hands, saying, thank God you're okay. Thank God the kids wasn't in the car. That's another thing. Why you didn't say thank God my family wasn't in the car? He said thank God my twins wasn't in the car multiple times. Thank God my girl and our babies wasn't in the car. Thank God my girl and all the kids wasn't in the car. He didn't say that. He said, thank God my twins wasn't in the car. And mind you, the last few times we seen them together, it was always him, her, Lala, and the twins. And Momo. So I feel like he said that because he's in single mode right now. Single dad mode. Hence the Proud Family post, hence the cartoon post where he posted him, just him holding the twins, and he put mood at the top. That was his energy the day before this accident. That was his mood. Just him and the twins. Ooh, baby. Just me and you. Just the three. Not two, but three. Just him and his twins. That was his mood the day before this accident. Subtle, yet very loud. That message was very loud. All I need is me and my kids. All I need in this life is me and my twins. Shout out to Jay-Z. That was his mood, y'all, the day before. So it was still on his brain. He's the type of person that's going to tell you how he really feels, whether it be intentionally or non-intentionally. You got to pay attention to what people say, bruh. The fact that this man kept saying, thank God my twins wasn't in the car, and he had a whole girlfriend with 6 kids is crazy. So that wasn't his first mind. When have y'all ever seen just him in the car with the twins? When? Have we ever seen a video of him posting? Not one. The only videos with him in the car is with her kids, whether it be Momo, Lala, Josh. That's the only videos you've seen thus far is with him in her car with her kids or with her too. We haven't seen not one video yet of him and just the twins in the car going somewhere. Whether he picking them up to go to his house or picking them up to drop them off. Not one video. So why would that be his first mind? Why would his first mind be, thank God my twins wasn't in the car? That to me showed he's in single mode. He's in single mode and he don't care about that dynamic. He only cares about his two babies. That's it. That's all. That's what that tells me. All right, hold on.
I always could call on my brother to come get me though. Man, yeah, I gotta get dash cams. Facts.
He has to throw that in.
They was supposed to get that. See.
It's too late for the dash cam now.
My airbags ain't deployed though, so.
Back.
I don't got no trunk, no window in the back. Everything damaged. Niggas be speeding, yo. They be speeding out here. Oh my God. Thank God my kids wasn't in the car, bro. Oh man, oh man. Thank God my kids wasn't in the car, bro. Thank God the twins was not in this car.
Oh, hold up. Y'all notice how he specified that? Let me go back a little bit. Notice how he specified that. He made it very clear that time. He said, thank God my kids wasn't in the car. Thank God my twins wasn't in the car. He wanted it to be known what he was talking about. Hold on, y'all. He wanted to make it known and specify his twins. He don't want nobody thinking he talking about all the kids. And he should have. He should have been talking about all the kids. Because you always in the car with her and her kids. Like, make that make sense. When he just ran that red light a couple weeks ago. What, 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago? With her, the twins, Lala, and Momo. But I say this because I feel like he's speaking in single mode. He's in single dad mode right now. That's why he's saying certain things the way he's saying. That didn't seem sincere at all. He definitely wants some Facebook sympathy. Let me see. Hey, Fortune Pay probably didn't call the police because he's under influence. That's what I think. The police was not his first mind. He jumped on live soon as, a few minutes after the accident happened because he wanted her to see. And he probably also was thinking about the fact that he's not going to have a car now. How is he going to get to auditions and all of that? I would have been upset. Now, a person with insurance, of course, you're going to be upset or whatever because it's a major inconvenience. But imagine a person who knew they didn't really have no good insurance, whether he had liability or no insurance at all. Because if you got insurance, good insurance, they're going to get you a rental and you're going to get another car. Your insurance I'm going to say his insurance because it was a hit and run. He don't know who did it, right? But your insurance will cover the value of your vehicles to get you another car. So he screwed all around the board, baby. All around the board. That's some crazy work. And posting old pictures. He posted today something about thank God I'm alive or something, y'all. But that's some old pictures. because he been posted those pictures. That wasn't no fresh pictures. I was like, why would he repost that? But I mean, hey, model, the pictures with the photographer taking pictures of him. Indeed, Park Insurance will cover. I know for a fact. Okay, listen. So yeah, I don't think he if I'll give him liability, right? I'm gonna give him liability just off the string. I will hope this grown ASS ninja wasn't riding around dirty without insurance, especially being an actor. You a whole actor. So I'm gonna give you liability. I'm gonna give him liability, right? And that's because he was riding around in a 2011. Nothing wrong with no shade to the 2011 child. And his vehicle was paid off. It was a paid off vehicle. So I'm gonna give him liability. And the reason why I'm giving him liability is because I remember when she had to put gas in his car. Because he ran out of gas trying to get to her event. A whole actor. How you running out of gas? How you don't have no money to put gas in your car? And your woman gotta put gas in your car just so you can come to her event. That's some crazy work. Shout out to Queen Step. Queen Step was the one who posted the video of this fool running out of gas. That's some crazy work, child. All right, let's play the rest because I want to hear when he's gonna talk about the witness again, so we can compare, y'all.
Thank God my kids wasn't in the car, bro. Oh man, Thank God my kids wasn't in the car, bro. Thank God the twins was not in this car. I think it's this car on the other side of the highway. I think it's him because the witness pulled over and was like, "Yo, it's that dude. It's a dark blue. It might be him."
Okay, hold on. I think. Hold on, y'all. Let me write this down. I think it's a guy. Or this guy on the side of the road because a witness pulled over and said, hold on, let's see what the witness said again.
Out of the highway, I think it's him because the witness pulled over and was like, "Yo, it's that dude. It's a dark blue. I might."
Witness pulled over and said, yo, it was, hold on, what is that again? Hold up, y'all. Bear with me.
I think it's him because the witness pulled over and was like, "Yo, it's that dude. It's a dark blue. It might be him over there."
Okay, I don't really need to write that part down because I wrote the other part down, right? So, okay, in the beginning of this live, this is a 7-minute live he did, y'all. He said verbatim, because I wrote it down so we wouldn't forget it. He said, witness pulled up and said, damn, he just rammed into your back and kept it going. That's what he said, the witness said. Damn, he just rammed into your back and kept it going. I mean, he hit you and he left. Hence the title of this live, right? And also in this live in the beginning, he quoted multiple times, basically in disbelief how the ninja just hit him in the back and kept it pushing. So now the end of the live, this is what he said. That dude across the street. What?
I think it's this car on the other side of the highway. I think it's him because the witness pulled over and was like, "Yo, it's that dude. It's a dark blue. It might be him over there. It might be him over there."
Now, mind you, he's saying the witness pulled over and said it was him. It's a dark dude. It might be him on the side of the road. Wouldn't he be able to tell based on some type of damage? You don't think that if the person that hit him is still on the opposite side of the road from him, you don't think that, how do you know it's a man? Are they standing outside of the vehicle? Because he's saying him, right? He's saying him as if he knows it's a man or a woman. Think about it, y'all. So my thing is, if you know the gender of the person, and you saying the witness said that they think it was him, even though in the beginning you said they hit you and kept it pushing, meaning they kept going. So if you saying it's the person on the other side of the road or the other side of the street, we can't see how far the distance is because, mind you, he didn't show that, but he can see good enough because he's describing certain things, right? So if that person that hit you is on the other side of the road, that's who you think hit you. Wouldn't they have connected at some point? Like, I know if when a person has an intention of hit and running, they're gonna keep going. But if they're still at the scene, that means that yeah, they're not trying to leave the accident. So why is he on live talking, even though he ended at the end to go across? I think that was an excuse personally. I don't know what's really going on out there. But he was like, let me hurry up and get off here and go check it out. Go check it out. So wouldn't he see some type of damage to the other vehicle to be a determining factor? Like, oh, I know that's them because their car is messed up in the front. Now I'm starting to wonder if he wasn't sleeping on the side of the road and got hit. Because how are you trying to connect the dots with somebody across the street? He didn't know absolutely nothing. He's getting his account from somebody that allegedly pulled up as a witness. He knew nothing, y'all. He knew nothing of who hit him, how it happened, any of that. And then somebody, shout out to Realistic, I think it was Realistic who came in here yesterday and told me that that's not a highway that he was on. That's what they said yesterday. So I don't know. I'm not familiar with Georgia, with that area. I don't know. But they told me that's not a highway that he was on. And because they was like, they don't have no sidewalks on the highway like that. So I don't know. That was confusing. But just what he's saying it just don't make sense. Because I would be like, if I'm on live, right, and I'm assuming, because what are you going off of? How are you making this assumption? Even the way he talked, the witness wasn't even certain. So what is allowing you to make this assumption that it's possibly the person that's across the street in a vehicle, right? Are you seeing any damages to their vehicle to assume that? And he said it was a him also. Now it's making me feel like he kind of knows something and he ain't telling the truth. Something else happened in that situation. He's not being honest. I don't know, y'all. This is crazy. I feel like it's way deeper than this. I feel like he knows something. He nervous. He ain't telling the entire truth. Because how do you know the person that hit you was a he? Let's run it back just a little bit before we get off here. I'm going to eat with my baby dog. Hold on. Because that's a little. Pay attention to this part, y'all. Last part. Hey, JB. Hey, Southern girl.
I think it's this car on the other side of the highway. I think it's him because the witness pulled over and was like, yo, it's that dude. It's a dark blue. It might be him over there. Look off this. It might be him. I gotta go see.
Hold on. He said the witness pulled over and said it was him. But notice he didn't finish his statement, right? He didn't finish the statement. He said the witness pulled over and said it was him, a dark dude, but he didn't finish the statement. But in the beginning, you said the witness said, damn, hold on. I wrote it down. He said, witness pulled up and said, damn, he just rammed into your back and kept it going. Now, mind you, I can say this. When we speaking of unknown gender, a lot of times we'll say he. That is true. A lot of times we'll say he did this, he did that, not knowing of the actual gender. But he started kind of giving description in this moment. He said dark dude, but he didn't notice he cut himself off. So that I don't know, y'all. That's weird to me. Let me play this last little part again.
I think it's this car on the other side of the
Car.
highway. I think it's him because the witness pulled over and was like, yo.
He said, I think it's this car on the other side of the highway. I think it's him. So now it's moving a little different, moving and shaking a little bit different. He said, car, and I think it's him. So when he say him, now I feel like he can see the person that's actually on the other side of the highway or the other side of the street, wherever he at. But like I said, Realistic came in yesterday and said that's not a highway, that's just a road or whatever, right? So him saying, I think it's him, I think it's this car right here, is given that he can see the person from where he's at. He can see the person, he can see their vehicle. But my thing is, the way his car was total loss, if it was a car that hit him, it's going to have some type of damages to their vehicle also. To me, that should have been his next statement, like, oh, yeah, it got to be them because their car got some damage in the front, right? Ain't no way a car rammed him like that from the back, y'all, meaning his back area was not injured. The back of his Charger was messed up. So you can't tell me the front of whoever hit him in a car wasn't damaged to some type of degree. It's impossible. Ain't no way. I could see a semi truck pulling something like that off. I've seen it before. I've seen it done. But a car, you can't tell me a car hit him like that. They had to be going full speed, going fast, driving fast, and they had absolutely no damage. Like you can't see, you think that it's him across the street because of what a witness said. The same witness who you said hit you and kept going. So which is it? If they hit you and kept going, how is it them across the street? I don't know. Something just ain't right. Let me finish it though. But it's something else. Something in the milk ain't clean, y'all. Something in the milk ain't clean with this situation. Oh, and mind you, you can tell by his conversation what he's saying in this moment, the investigation that he's trying to do right now. That's how you know he never called the. Well, let me say that's how you know there were no police involved at this moment. No police were involved at this moment, meaning that they didn't come and leave because once they get there, they're going to stay until the scene is clear. They are not allowed to just leave a civilian on the road after accident. No, that's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen, y'all. But you could tell by him trying to do investigation that I would assume no police were called. Period. Unless somebody else that was driving and seen something happen called. I don't feel like he called no police. I feel like he was just trying to see who did it just because. I feel like he ain't had no insurance, and if he did, it was liability. I feel like he was under the influence. And I wouldn't be surprised if that Charger ain't still on the side of that road in that same spot. No tow truck involved. I would not be surprised.
I think it's this car on the other side of the highway. I think it's him because the witness pulled over and was like, yo, it's that dude. It's a dark blue. It might be him over there. Look at off this. It might be him. I gotta go see.
Oh, yep. Something ain't giving y'all. Something ain't right. Something is not right with this situation. Something just ain't right. I feel like it's gonna come out though. It's gonna come out. Somebody's gonna say something. It ain't gonna just. I feel like he should have left it off the internet. When you know you're in a situation where it's a lot of sus stuff going on, I would have never posted that. I would have never posted that. But I feel like it's gonna come out though. Sounds like road rage. He was drunk and high. He didn't call the police because his dad was drunk and on sugar booger, not sugar booger. Hey, True Slayer, and he said he's doctor, and he said he's doctor, making it sense. Who said that? He's doctor. Um, Let me go down. Was someone talking in the back? No, I didn't hear nobody. He probably ain't got no license or insurance because he irresponsible, like that unless it's in line on your name, but her credit effed up to hell. They not really checking for him like that. How do we know? How do we know that it was a he? We don't know. We going off of what he said though. He was speaking as if it was a he. So that's how we just feeding off of what he said. Basically. He said it was a he at first, and that's why I said at first you can say, well, a lot of times in these situations we'll just say, oh, he, just because we don't know the gender, right? We'll be like he or whatever, but he made it specific. He said he at first he was like when the witness in the beginning of his live when the witness first pulled up, the witness said he hold on. He said, witness pulled up and said, damn, he just rammed into your back and kept it going. That's what he said, right? Then at the end of his video, the witness said, I think it's that guy across the street. I think it's him. And he almost started describing, but then he stopped. He was like, let me get off of here and go check it out. But like I said, he also said it was a car. If it was a car, ain't no way his car was total loss like that, and the car across the street ain't had no damage, no visible damage at that. Or why wouldn't they, if they still across the street, unless they was extremely hurt from the impact, right? Could have been extremely hurt. But he was saying he as if he can see the person from where he was at. Make it make sense. Like what else was going on across the street? Was it a gas station? Was it just another side of the road like that where it was only one car across the street? It's just all fishy. Something is not right with this situation. Hey, Bracia. Let me see. I don't believe it was a witness. I don't think so either. I'm starting to feel like he was sleeping. Let me stop because he was driving. Granted, he posted a video in his story recording the highway while he was driving, y'all. So that told me that he was driving, right? But I just feel like he was not paying attention and somebody hit him from the back, whether he was getting over or I don't know how it happened, but he definitely got hit from the back. That's obvious based on his car. But I don't think he was paying attention, hence why he didn't see nothing. He didn't see, the car, the vehicle, who drove off, or anything like that. He wasn't paying attention. And now he's in regret mode because he knows that he don't have the right insurance. He was under the influence. All of that. That's just my opinion. Allegedly. Let's say allegedly. Um, she showed it, True Slayer. She posted it in her story, not on her page, not on her wall. She didn't share his post, none of that. She posted in her story on one of her small pages. Oh, I'm so glad my baby is okay. No, let me read it verbatim. Matter of fact, I'll pull it up real quick for y'all. I'll pull it up real quick before I get up off of here because I am starving. I'm hungry. I'm ready to go eat, child. So she posted this. Let me take this one down. This big enough. I can leave it on this. Yes. She posted, "Life is so short and not promised. Glad my baby is okay. Thank you, Jesus, for grace and mercy." That's it. The Laonia we know would have been making post after post, child. Would have been in his comments. She would have then shared the post, especially the way his car was effed up like that. That's a viral post, if you ask me. That's viral prospect. That's the type of post that would have went viral, the way his car was total loss. I personally feel like they still not together. She did that, like Pratt said, out of damage control and not actual concern. Because he said when a woman is checked out, she checked out. She probably was over there like, that's good for his ass. That's a part of his karma. I wouldn't be surprised if that wasn't how she was feeling. And then she later on made this post for validation to one up the one up social media because of the things that everybody was saying. Everybody was putting two and two together, saying how they felt like they broke up because she went back to her house. They both was making subliminal posts. The day before the accident, she said, "Stop overplaying your role in people's lives and deal with them how they deal with you." And he posted himself holding the twins and said, "Move." Not her on the side of him, not him holding one twin, her holding the other, just him and his children. Ain't nobody crazy. Ain't nobody crazy. People can see what the hell going on here. People can see child. Um, Hey guys, Child D. He don't even have on his hazard. Stop. Just driving dirty, driving dirty, driving dirty. Hey Monica Thompson. Hey Christina. Yes, Taka's gonna come out. I believe that. Um, that's why you're called the receipt queen. That's why you're called the receipt. I was reading that all backwards. Thank you, Love Cat. I was reading it like I was slow down. Let me stop. There are car crash pranks, and that's probably what this could be to ask for funds from their supporters. Look up car crash pranks. So you think he wrecked his car to get? He don't have them type of supporters. Be now, if Laonia would have did it, maybe, but not him. That's her supporter. But the thing is, they never asked for no money. So I don't think this is that. Because the GoFundMe hasn't been posted, the Cash App hasn't been posted. So I think this wasn't a prank. I don't think this was a prank. I don't see nobody wrecking their own vehicle, knowing that's their only means of transportation, their car's paid for a prank. In hopes. Because here's the thing, money from supporters ain't guaranteed. So I don't think nobody would be that dumb. I mean, you said look it up, so clearly it's some people that don't. But I don't think it's one of those situations. I think he was towed the hell up from the flow up, okay? And somebody hit him from the back. It is what it is. And he's stuck between a rock and a hard place because he probably didn't have full coverage, just liability or no insurance at all. And now he's like, what the hell I'm gonna do? Like, I got her to buy me this car, and I know that the funds ain't funding how they was funding before. So now he really, really stuck. Gotta get to them auditions, baby. Got to move around. I don't know, y'all. He definitely ain't getting no Ferrari. Men love their cars. Facts. They sure do. He ain't getting no Ferrari, y'all. So that's out the window. That he can just see that was he asked her for that early in the saga. That's when the bag was bagging, baby. That's when they was renting Rolls Royce while they was in Miami, while they was in Florida. Okay? Y'all remember that? They was going out of town renting them Rolls Royce. Can't do that no more. Can't do that no more. And he was driving, looking crazy. Child, I am weak. Um, Okay. All right, y'all. I'm finna get up off of here. It's not one, child. We've been on here almost 2 hours, y'all. I'll be back tomorrow though. It's the end of the month, so y'all know us CCs gotta get that content in so we can have a decent little check, baby. So I'll be back tomorrow, y'all. Okay, I will be back tomorrow. I don't know what we're gonna talk about yet, but I'll be back. Oh, I didn't want to say that. I don't know what that was. My child, he done made his way to Chipotle. That boy there. Y'all mean to tell me she met this clown without a car? Yep. Did not have a car. Did not have a car, I think. Okay. Let me get off of y'all because I'm hungry. I'm shocked Ham ain't came in here and say, Mama, you ain't ready. Anyways, thank y'all for being tuned in on this good old Saturday. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Saturday. I'm going pig out with my baby. We're going to eat some Mexican. Okay, I'm ready to eat. I'm hungry. I ate nothing all day. I love y'all. Thank y'all for always supporting me. Thank y'all for being consistent with them likes, child, because y'all been doing good with the like button. So shout out to y'all for that. And just being in here, period. You know, I enjoy y'all just as much as y'all enjoy me. Don't ever get it twisted. Thanks for all the super chats, everything, all of the support. I love it all. It's all equivalent and it's all greatly, greatly appreciated. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Y'all might see me in some chats also if somebody go live. But other than that, I'll be back tomorrow with another one. Love y'all.
Yeah, you tuned in to Lou Pac, baby. She don't follow trends, she follow facts. Receipts ready, energy heavy. Let's go, let's go. Lupac, baby, don't play. She speak facts, you see. Truth talk, clap back. All receipts on deck. She stand tall in the booth, got respect on her neck. INDE, yeah, she grinding with ease. PENENT, bringing truth to the streets. Go. She don't do drama, she drop data. Scroll the page, now or later. You'll see lies get exposed and the fake get froze like refrigerators. Name ring bells like second line. Speak real, no need to lie. She from the south with a strong survivor. Snakes don't make it out alive. LUPAC, ain't no faking on the screen. Call a judge, call a jury. She deliver with that heat. You won't clap, but she got truth. No sugar in her speech. Independent, bold and real. This Lupac, baby. Capiche? They scrolling, she exposing. They trolling, she compose. See, Lupac don't just react. She the code was not disclosed. From screenshots to timelines, receipts in real time. You playing checkers, she playing chess. Every move defined. Got that hustle in her bones. No cosign built to own. Views go up when she speak up. This platform here a throne. LUPAC, baby, don't bend. She speak facts, you see. Truth talk, clap back. All receipts on deck. She stand tall in the booth. Got respect on her neck. INDE, yeah, she grinding with ease. PENDENT, bringing truth to the streets. LUPAC, baby, don't bend. She that truth in your feed when the lies get blown. Y'all watching, y'all lurking, but she grown. LUPAC, baby, don't be. She that truth in your feed when the lies get blown. Y'all watching, y'all lurking, but she grown. This ain't gossip, this ain't rumors. This is real talk, backed by real proof. Welcome to Lupac, baby, where every